My big sister Jade stands in a sterile courtroom, mascara running down her cheeks like black rivers. The judge's voice booms. Reckless endangerment, destruction of property, attempted murder by deprivation of medical care. She crumples, sobbing, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean," but oh, she meant every second of it. 9 days earlier, she'd held my insulin vials over the kitchen sink, that cold smile twisting her lips as she whispered, "If I can't have diabetes, then neither can you." I begged. She laughed. And in that moment, I knew this wasn't jealousy anymore. This was war. If you've ever had a sibling who turned your pain into their spotlight, or dreamed of that one moment where karma slaps back hard, smash that like button right now. Hit subscribe and ring the bell, because today's Reddit revenge story is a roller coaster of betrayal, terror, and the sweetest justice you'll feel all week. Stick around till the end. You won't believe how it flips. Let's rewind to the beginning, because to understand the monster Jade became, you have to feel the slow poison of her resentment seeping into every family moment. I'm Alex, or at least that's what we'll call me here. Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at age 8, back when the world felt like a candy store I could never fully enter. Needles became my bedtime story, and blood sugar checks my alarm clock. But my parents, they adapted like champs. Carb-counting meals, midnight wake-ups, that constant hum of worry wrapped in love. It wasn't pity, it was survival. And in the middle of it all was Jade, my big sister, 5 years older, the golden girl with straight A's, soccer trophies, and a laugh that lit up rooms. Or so everyone thought. From the outside, we were the picture-perfect duo. But inside our suburban, split-level house, the one with the faded blue shutters and the creaky back stairs, Jade's eyes burned with something darker. Jealousy. Not the cute kind, like fighting over the last cookie. No, this was a venom that twisted her smile into a snarl whenever Mom asked, "Alex, how's your sugar today?" I'd catch her in the hallway mirror, practicing my shaky hands, mimicking the way my voice slurred during a low. At first, I thought it was empathy. "Hey, want me to grab your juice box?" she'd say, all sweet. Then I'd find it empty in her room, the sticky residue on her fingers when she hugged me goodnight. Hide my glucose meter before dinner? Check. Whisper to Mom that I was milking it for attention? Double check. By the time I hit 10, she'd escalated, tossing my insulin pack into the trash before our family road trip to the Grand Canyon. I remember the feverish blur of the ER lights, the metallic tang of ketones on my breath, doctors barking about DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, where your blood turns to acid and your body starts devouring itself from the inside. I spent 3 days in the ICU, tubes snaking into my arms, while Jade sat in the waiting room, filing her nails, telling Dad it was probably just a mix-up. Our parents? God, they tried. "She's just jealous of the attention, sweetie," Mom would murmur, stroking my hair as I choked down sugar tabs. "Be patient with her, siblings fight. This wasn't a playground shove. This was sabotage. Jade spread rumors at school. Alex fakes the shakes to skip gym. Kids who'd once traded me Pokemon cards for being brave now side-eyed me like I was a fraud. And Jade? She soaked it up, batting her lashes at teachers. I worry about her so much. My chest would tighten, that familiar knot of powerlessness twisting like a dull knife. Why me? Why did my broken pancreas make me the villain in her story? Fast forward to Jade turning 18. Fresh out of high school, no college plans, just endless shifts at the mall and a growing chip on her shoulder. One night at dinner, roast chicken steaming on the platter, Dad's bad joke hanging in the air, she drops the bomb. I've been feeling off, dizzy between meals, shaky hands. Borrowed Alex's meter. Look at the history. She slides it across the table, her finger jabbing at my wonky logs like they're her medical chart. Mom's fork clatters. "Oh, honey, an appointment tomorrow." Just like that, Jade's in the spotlight. Friends texting her, "Get well soon." Posts, Mom canceling her book club for Jade's endo visit. The blood work? Spotless. But Jade? Unfazed. Reactive hypoglycemia, they missed it. Lies piled on lies, each one more polished. She'd time her episodes to sync with my real insulin schedule, collapsing in the grocery aisle, trembling like a leaf in a storm, gasping for orange juice while strangers swarmed with panic. I'd stand frozen by the cereal, heart hammering, because no one gets dangerously low without insulin. She wasn't injecting. She was performing, and God, she was good. Too good. She'd studied me like a script, the precise tremor in my fingertips, the foggy confusion that made words slip like wet soap, the slurred mumble when glucose tanked. Birthday party at 13? I'm blowing out candles when Jade crashes, convulsing on the living room rug, eyes rolling back, demanding cake like it's a lifeline. Paramedics swarm, their meter beeps normal. "Machine's faulty," she whimpers, clutching Mom's hand. Thousands flushed on specialists, MRIs, stress tests, endocrinologists scratching heads. Jade joins online diabetes forums, spewing half-baked myths to real patients. Proximity to insulin caused my lows. We need separate fridges. She'd wake Mom at 3 a.m., fake shivering under blankets, while I managed my actual overnight spikes alone. Fingers numb from pricks, sweat beading on my forehead in the dark. The truth cracked open at Thanksgiving, like a fault line splitting the turkey platter. Cousin Mike from out of state, the quiet one with a dry wit, spots Jade raiding her candy stash in her room an hour before dinner low. She's mid-performance, sprawled on the dining floor when he blurts, "Saw you chowing Skittles earlier, that your secret treatment?" Freeze. Aunt Karen, the no-nonsense nurse, snatches a meter. Beep 95, perfectly stable. Jade's shakes vanish like smoke. 10 minutes later, still 95. No diabetic bounces like that post-candy. The room goes tomb silent, forks hovering, eyes drilling into her. That night, her parents raid her room. Boom. The diary. Pages of meticulous notes. Alex's slur pattern, practice with jaw clenched. Research DKA symptoms for authenticity. Faked for over a year. 30 days, Dad thunders, voice cracking like thunder. Find somewhere else to live. Jade screams, "You're picking the defective kid over the healthy one." But for once, the spell breaks. No caving. No family first. I thought that was rock bottom. Naive me. Next morning, Black Friday, house echoing with holiday quiet. My pump beeps empty. Impossible. Refilled it at bedtime. Fridge, backup pens are gone. Emergency glucagon vanished. Even my sneaky stash under the bathroom sink. Empty. Heart slamming ribs, I stumbled to the kitchen. There she is. Jade, casual in her hoodie, holding my entire insulin arsenal over the sink. Vials glint under the fluorescent light. Her thumb grazes utilizing the disposal switch. If I can't have diabetes, she says, voice silk over steel, then neither can you. Half already swirled down the drain, thousands in seconds, gone. My throat closes, dry as sandpaper. 6 hours tops before hyperglycemia hits like a freight train. The pharmacy is closed till Monday. The hospital is 2 hours away. Parents? Black Friday zombies, phones on silent. What's gonna happen, Jade? She mocks, finger hovering. Tell mom and dad you coached my faking. That you taught me the symptoms, researched with me, wanted a partner in attention. My pump's alarm wails faintly from upstairs. A death knell. Blood sugars climbing, thirst clawing my throat, bladder streaming, nausea bubbling like acid. No insulin? Cells starve amid flooding glucose. Body cannibalizes fat, ketones poison the blood, and coma creeps in. I lunge, stupid, desperate, but she sidesteps, knife from the block flashing. Not stabbing, drama queen, but one wrong move, and these vials? Swiss cheese. Sweat beads on my forehead, not from cold. Adrenaline wars with a flush creeping up my neck. Choose quickly, she purrs, tilting a vial. Disposal hums mockingly. Plop grind, one gone. 4 hours now. Your cells are starving, Alex. Liver dumping sugar like a bad dealer. Thirsty yet? I am. Mouth cotton, tongue sticking to teeth. Memories flood. That trip ICU. Her smirking from the corner while mom stroked my fevered brow. They chose you then. This time? Hero me. Saving your ass after you confess. Vision blurs at edges. Room tilting like a funhouse. What if I come out? I rasp, palms slick on the counter, nails biting laminate. Think they'll buy your story over my corpse? She laughs, low and bitter. Dramatic much? You'll hurt enough to lie grateful. Nod, and 1 vial's yours. Tiny dose. Keep you lucid. But her eyes? Hungry, not just control, validation. Years of how's Alex? Erasing her. Straight A's? Invisible. Soccer goals? Meh. My crises? Front page, doorbell shrills, delivery guy, package in hand. Jade pockets vials, knife-worn silence, pastes on cheer. I hear the chatter, her laugh forced and brittle. Back she storms, finds me inching for the landline. Ankle grab, drag back, world whites out. Rage cracks her facade. Interrupting now? Fine. Story time. Vials line the counter like soldiers. This one's for your birthday steal. This is for vacation vetoes. This for mom's midnight checks. Mine, not yours. Plop grind. Each destruction is a gut punch grievance. Invisible, Alex, that's what you made me. 2 left. My legs buckle. Crash to tiles. Cool shock against fever skin. Muscles cramp, vision tunnels, and black spots dancing. Breathing. Shallow gasps, lungs burning acid. Jade kneels, clinical. Who small breaths, cute. Hour tops before lights out. Phone buzzes. Mom's ring. Voicemail. Sirens? No, just neighbor Mrs. Buford. Pie in hand. Everything okay, dears? Jade hisses threats, drags me to the door. My code? T for nausea. Buford's eyes pierce. She knows my tea hate. Check sugar? Nod lie, hand pats empty meter pocket. Signal sent, door slams. Jade unravels, vials over disposal final stand. Agree to silence, my story wins. Or we both lose. Sirens wail real now. Her throw, smash. Last vial shards across the floor. But hidden? That partial syringe from earlier, tucked waistband. Needle bites, 2 units lifeline. Jade bolts, too late. Paramedics reach, Mrs. Buford key in hand. Chaos, IVs, questions. Jade spins, crumbling. Knife gleams, accusation. Phone video? Her demands, my decline. Damning. Parents arrive. Horror etches mom's face. Dad's silence thunders. Hospital drips hum salvation. Monitors beep steady. Jade, cuff, charges mounting. Diary, video, residue. Felony web. 9 days blur. Statements, lawyers, restraining orders. Jade bails, vanishes to a friend's at the court. Her stage crumbles. I testify. Voice steady. Scars fresh. Detailing every vial, every threat. The grind echoing in my skull. Her lawyer spins, teen angst, but evidence ironclad. Judge's gavel cracks. 5 years probation, 200 hours community service at a diabetic clinic, and restitution for every destroyed drop. Jade's sob chokes. Not remorse. Defeat. Eyes lock mine. Fury, then fracture. Mom grips my hand, whispering, we see you now. Dad nods, tears silent. Justice, not vengeance, validation. Her tears, the spotlight she craved scorching. The courtroom empties, but that moment lingers. Her mask shattered, my chains snapped. For the first time, the air tastes sweet, untainted by ketones or lies. Stories like this, they remind us that jealousy unchecked festers into poison. But truth, and a nosy neighbor with a spare key can be the antidote. Karma's not always swift, but damn, when it lands, it's poetry. Whew, if that didn't have you gripping your seat, I don't know what will. Smash like if Jade got what she deserved, drop in the comments, what's the worst sibling betrayal you've survived, and how'd you flip it? Subscribe for more Reddit revenges that hit right in the feels, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong out there.